Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. All of you just saying hi. Five somebody rise up weekdays. Catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Man, I am so excited about being back in this room again. A lot of y'all have been wondering, when are you going to be back in this room again? We back at it again today, okay? It's been a busy time. You know, as you already know, I got married, then there's all kinds of vacation stuff and wedding stuff going on and everything. So I haven't been able to be in this space. And for those of y'all who are brand new to the show, who have been watching over the past few weeks, this is the brand new space. I mean, this is only one side of it. And I'm going to be introducing to you to my co-host, my good brother here in a second. But yes, I wanted to give you guys a heads up. You know what I'm saying? That I'm back in the studio. Do me a favor, hit that number 1 to let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, I want to make sure that's absolutely, positively crystal clear that you guys can hear me. Okay, so definitely hit that number 1 and let me know you can hear me and hear my co-host. He's not even my guest. Hell no. But hey, here it is. For those of y'all who don't know about my brother, okay, we out here moist. Okay, let me just say that we moist as hell. Okay, but this is my brother right here, Nico Smith. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing,
man?
We got a lot to celebrate. Some big things happen for you.
Yeah,
we back here on set.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just hanging out. We got a little drinky drink. So we gonna cheers.
Little drinky drink. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit. We gonna celebrate. Y'all at home, you can drink a little bit with us if you want to. We just chilling, relaxing. We gonna talk about some good stuff as usual. So
damn right.
Glad to be back, man.
Yeah, it feels good.
Indeed.
It feels good. It's hot. The reason why I said we moist is it wasn't. No, hold up.
Notice how I just skipped over that.
I know you just hop, skipped, and jumped over the moon on that ish. But let me keep it real here. We haven't been in here for like a month, okay? Because I got busy. It's called I got busy. All right. Getting this strapped onto my finger for life. Okay. And then honestly, I was busy doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So because of that, we haven't been in here. So AC hasn't really kicked on quite yet. So we a little warm. Okay. Like I said, we moist up in this biz naive, but hey, we're happy to be here to chop it up. So hey, he was just cheersing us, and I just wanted to let you guys know why we moist. Okay?
Yeah, man. Cheers.
This is hot.
It is hot. So if we looking a little greasy, you know why now. So but you hear the fans.
We hella greasy.
Cheers to new adventures. The congratulations on your wedding. All the success, and cheers to the Pascal Show.
Hey man, I cheers to that. Bow. Cheers to that, y'all, and cheers to everybody who's tuning in. Okay, and if you're feeling it, all that kind of stuff, yes, we are. I'm looking damp. Okay, we all looking damp. All right, okay. And if you're feeling it, you want to cheers with us, please do that by hitting that like button down below. Send it past 100 likes really quick. Would really, really mean a lot. Okay, we working hard out here in these streets for that ass.
Yeah, this alcohol is gonna cool us off. That's what it's known for. It's widely known that if you're hot, you should drink alcohol, and it'll cool you down. Everybody knows that. I think it's a thing, isn't it? No? All right. Anyway.
Old wives' tale. How's that? Old wives' tale. Okay.
Yeah.
And also moving on, aside from the BS that just came out his mouth, okay, be sure to hit and crush that subscribe button, okay? We are going to be doing these shows. We're going to be starting to rev this segment where we are in this studio more often. So if you're enjoying the conversation, because we got a lot to talk about, we're going to be covering a lot of stuff. And I'm sorry for the fans, but the fans are on right now because it's hot, okay? It's really, really hot. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button and help us cool off by hitting that subscribe button. I know that's a sad excuse, but we're going to...
I think it works like that.
We're just going to go with it.
Works as well.
We're just going to go with it. Mm-hmm. We're just going to go with it.
Agreed.
All right, but cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah.
We need a sponsor.
That Basil Hayden.
We need a sponsor. Basil Hayden.
Yeah, no kidding, man. You know, holla at us
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Holla at us. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what's good. Because we working hard out here in these streets. And yeah, we like our whiskey. Okay. But anyway, and if you are cracking something open as far as an adult libation, be sure to drink responsibly. I have to say that because I care about all y'all. And, you know, I want you guys to arrive alive. Okay. Period. All right. Now, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've been in this studio. So we are going to be stumbling through a couple things. But I hope that you guys will, you know, rock with me and just have some and just be patient with me because we are going to be working through some things here. OK, so, again, hit that like button down below. Be sure to hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook. OK, and we got a lot to talk about. Especially now, we got to start off with our headlining story, okay? And it has to do with Johnny Depp. Now, let me ask you something, Nico.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen? Have you been watching the trial, or when the trial was happening and all that? Were you watching that at all?
A little bit. I was in and out.
So no,
just the highlights. Just the highlights.
Okay.
Not as much as you. I know you was neck deep.
Yeah. I was head.
You was
over
in
my
the
head.
trenches. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. That was. Yeah. It was a full on dedication. Dedication. Okay.
Dedication. Am I doing it? Dedication. Was that good?
That's not bad.
Natural.
You just did that too. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. Let me just say this really quick. It was quite the experience. Yeah. Watching that whole thing unravel. Now, obviously, there are some things that have been popping off. People have been talking about this quite a bit. And let's be real, okay? This is a song that doesn't end. I'm sorry. I am so ready for this to be done. Yeah, I'm so ready to move on to other bigger stories because there's so much going on, man. Mm-hmm. There's so much going on. Real talk.
True that.
And but of course, you know, we got to give the people what they want, you know. And one of the main stories is lately, I think Johnny Depp is being smart. I think he's capitalizing on his situation. And you might be going, what you mean by he's capitalizing on a situation, Pascal? Well, here it is. He has joined TikTok. Officially, you know you're a superstar when you join TikTok. Let's just keep it real. So I wanted to show you guys this article really, really quick, you know, because it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth the time. Okay. Oh no, come on.
Did he post on TikTok already?
Hold on, I gotta pull this up on another damn computer. Hold on, say again.
Did he post on TikTok? Because I saw something.
I think he already posted something on TikTok,
but I thought it was fake because it was like him and what looked like him and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's news to me.
And they were in like France or something like that, and dancing on some balcony or something. I don't know. I thought it looked like impersonators, but now that you say that he joined TikTok, I'm like, maybe that might have been real.
That is news to me.
To find it.
To be straight funky, but hey, find it if you can. That is something worth the watch. But here it is. Okay. Here it is, though. Johnny Depp, welcome to TikTok by nearly 4 million followers. Wow. Yo, I'm telling you, I saw somebody else talk about this a few hours ago, and it was only at like 600,000. Okay. But 4 million followers already? Damn. Okay. But hopefully you guys have, real quick, sorry. Just to say this really quick. If you have any issues with buffering, you might have to refresh. But as far as on our end, it looks like we're still crystal clear right now. Okay, guys? All right. So Johnny Depp is welcomed to TikTok by nearly 4 million followers after Amber Heard trial. So Johnny Depp is expanding his presence on social media. And I feel like, you know, at this time, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why the heck not? You know, if you got the love, Let me take all this stuff down so you guys can see my face down here or see our faces down here. But if you're getting love online, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not expand and enjoy yourself? So days after winning his defamation lawsuit against ex-wife Amber Heard, a verified TikTok account for the 58-year-old, actor has popped up on the platform, though no videos have yet been posted yet. Now, maybe he has posted some stuff. I don't know, because I'm seeing somebody just said, I think it was Sandy Sassy Queen. She said yes, he posted one video on TikTok. It's a compilation of videos, so I'm sure it's just him strumming the guitar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all up in the videos.
Trying to figure out. All right,
I'm sure by now he's got to post something to show that it's actually him. You know what I'm saying? And I would expect him to do that.
4 million off the bat.
That's crazy, right? So now apparently this is as of this morning, okay, Tuesday morning, but he has attracted 3.7 million followers as of this morning. Oh,
6.3.
It's 6.3. Damn, he moved fast.
6.3.
And then
he posted one.
It's a little compilation video of like, to my fans.
That's like his. So this is his.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson trial moment. Like if you go to his TikTok and you look at like what he's doing, and it's him riding in the motorcade, like waving at the fans. It's so Michael Jackson. It reminds you of that trial when, you know, it's a little different, but it just reminds you of that whole situation. But 6.3 million followers. Yeah, he definitely took advantage of you know, the situation and played it right.
Hell yeah. So I mean, do you blame? I mean, for me, do you blame him?
Oh, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really blame him at all.
Is
man.
Amber on TikTok? Let's see.
Oh, I don't even. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
let's see.
Speaking of McDonald's, speaking of Michael Jackson, do you remember the time? That's all I'm saying.
Good one. That was good.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That's why I'm here.
That was in the pocket. That's why
I'm right here.
That is
sweating my balls off. Sweating my balls off. A long sleeve shirt was a bad choice, y'all.
Yeah,
but it happens. It happens. Okay. So, of course, I have to pull up some more stuff because apparently, Amber Heard ain't too happy about this, the love that he's getting online. He's getting that love online. And, you know, here's the thing. I don't blame him for capitalizing on this because here's the thing. What if he never books another gig ever again? I know that's far-fetched. We already know America or the world loves him again. He has won back the people, right? The court of public opinion rocks with Johnny Depp. So it's not like anytime soon he's going to be like, oh, I'm strapped for cash. So let me hit the whoa real quick in a 6-second video. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But still, though, do you blame him for capitalizing on the situation?
Not at all.
Exactly.
Like this is what he's supposed to do. If it was switched, right. You think she wouldn't be doing the same thing?
Oh, she would be. Trust me, she'd be doing the thing.
She'd be doing the
you know what I'm saying? She'd be doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
I mean, but of course, like this was part of what it was all about too, like his business, his livelihood. So this could have gone horribly wrong for him, but
damn right,
just so happens like it worked out great because she was the villain this whole time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that's Team Amber? I don't know anybody personally that's Team Amber. Like, fuck Johnny Depp, he's a liar, and I know he a little, you know, he got his issues as well.
He's eccentric,
yes, but my favorite part, one of my favorite parts, when she was talking about him doing cocaine, and she was like, "It was a jar of coke." So that's some rocks. Anyway, I don't know anybody that's Team Amber. Do you?
I know a couple. I know a couple people. Yeah, you know, And it's not the whole like believe all women type of situation. It's just more of it's more of them leaning on the side of they both abused each other. Like they both were bad to each other. That's kind of what the people that I'm hearing. And then they say, well, was this fully just?
Was what fully just?
Well, they're asking if it's fully just. Like if the decision, results were fully just, right? And that goes on to be, that's going to keep going on. I mean, that's going to be a debate for till we die, okay? Kind of until, I know, but I'm saying until we actually see him in fisticuffs beating some woman, it's going to be very hard for me to think otherwise, especially with her performance. Her whole testimony was the worst thing I've ever seen in the history of testimonies. Okay, ever. Yes, it was terrible. It was terrible, baby. terrible, man.
Gotcha.
So so for me, it's kind of hard to really lean on her side. And I said it a million times to the fam. I'm gonna say it to your ass right now. In the very beginning, a long time ago, a couple years ago, when she came out with this whole thing like Me Too, #MeToo and everything, I believed her. I absolutely believed her. Because, of course, I feel that we are all good human beings. And when somebody steps out and says something like that, you have to be pretty damn strong to step forward and say, hey, this is what happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And to think that somebody would make something like that up is it's beyond me. I can't even think of how anyone could fathom that idea. So you're instantly going, yes, of course it happened to Amber. But then as you start to see more proof, then you get F all the proof. When you see her on the stand and she just melts. Camille, shout out to Camille. Okay. And shout out to her.
Johnny's lawyer?
Yes. Okay. So Camille Vasquez, she just got promoted to partner, if I'm correct. Yeah, man, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? She kicked ass and took names. So when you see something like that, you're kind of going like, hell yeah. Like, I'm proud of her for her cross-examination of Amber. Amber crumbled. It was terrible. She got destroyed. Amber got destroyed. So when you see something like that, you're going, man, she straight cap. She straight lied. Damn, she freaking lied. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you get mad because you're going, man.
You had empathy. You
empathize with this person. You feel bad for this person. You want to be on their side because you never think somebody would have the time, nor the energy, or the imagination to lie through their teeth like that. Period.
A lot of people are saying she's a narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Among many other things. I'm sure she has a lot of mental health issues that she needs to figure out. Yeah. Now, I want to show you guys this. Amber responds to Johnny Depp's message about moving forward. Women's rights are moving backward. She literally said this again. She's still going out here in these streets saying this stuff. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this really, really quick. So on Tuesday, under a week since the jury sided mostly with Johnny Depp, and the court awarded him with $10.3 million in damages, and heard $2 million after a 6-week trial, 6 long ass weeks. We all remember this. Okay. Depp, 58, joined TikTok and thanked his quote unquote loyal fans. Okay. So obviously in his video, he says it's, and now we all move forward together. He continued, you are as always my employers. And once again, I am whittled down to no way to say thank you other than just saying thank you. So thank you, my love and respect, JD. Now, a spokesperson for Heard responded to Depp's message. Okay. And in a statement saying, as Johnny Depp says, he's quote unquote moving forward, women's rights are moving backwards. The verdict's message to victims of domestic violence is ... Be afraid to stand up and speak out. Now, we've already heard these stories that Heard is already planning to appeal this verdict. Yet at the same time, how can she spend the monies when she ain't got no monies? Okay, she ain't got no monies. So how are you going to appeal and spend more monies on more lawyers? Hopefully it's not Elaine again. But if you bring back Elaine, then good luck. But you're still going to lose a whole lots of monies. So how are you going to be able to do that if you ain't got no monies? That's just the question I got for her.
She needs to sit her ass down. The way she looks to the public right now is horrible.
Oh, absolutely.
She need to hire or fire her whole PR team if she has one right now, and hire a new one because it's all bad. Well, and she was in the Aquaman stuff. They talking about taking her out of that. She ain't gonna be in no movie soon. She gonna do Showgirls 2.
Oh my God!
That's gonna be her next movie.
Isn't there a sequel for Showgirls already though?
Is it?
I mean, maybe. I think so.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, she gonna be in Showgirls 2.5. That's gonna be her new vehicle. She need to chill out, lay back in the cut for a little bit, and let this, wash over. I don't like the whole trying to. I don't know. It's hard, being a guy trying to say stuff about the women's movement and stuff, and I can't say that what her spokesperson said was out of line. But if you were the one that was being violent and you was beating Johnny Depp ass, don't jump on this whole bandwagon of real victims of DV. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, yeah. Don't do that. That muddies the waters and that cheapens it, and you trying to take advantage, basically.
Damn right.
Just my personal opinion.
I think there's a lot that she's going to be realizing she's capable of doing when her back is against the wall. And I don't mean that in some weird double entendre. Okay, I don't mean that in any.
Immediately where my mind.
I know your mind went there because we all men. We men in this room, okay? But I didn't mean it as a double entendre. Okay, I'm just saying on some real stuff though. Yeah. You'd be surprised what will come out of what somebody's capable of doing. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. Look at what she's done so far. Think about it. No, if she must be really that desperate for money, so she's willing to lie.
I mean, is it money though, or is it attention? Like, I wasn't as deep as you were watching this stuff. Maybe a lot of the other people out there were watching as well. I was skimming over it, so I'd get a little bit here and there, and then I'd be like, all right, that's enough for me. So I didn't know like to the depths of like what she was lying about, or I saw clips of people making fun of her, crying on the stand and stuff like that. But so it was. Did she seem crazy?
Fam, how about you comment on the side and comment in the comment section?
Let me know.
Tell me if she looked like she was even, balanced mentally.
Maybe I should say.
Actually, don't tell me. We've been talked about this, but why don't you tell Nico in the comments?
I don't know. Did she seem unhinged? Did she seem like she was making things up? Like,
damn right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why the verdict came out the way it did. Because I guess the people saw through her bullshit too.
Damn right. You see what I'm saying? So, there you have it. You know what I mean? Bob's your uncle. All right. I need that T-shirt. Just Bob's your uncle. Just done. Okay. But we got to move on to the next story because we got plenty of other stories to look at. We even have something we have to talk about. Matthew McConaughey. All right. We're not talking about Matthew McConaughey just yet, but I see a political future in this man's. I see a political path in this man's future. We aren't going to talk about that yet, unfortunately. We got to get into this. Welcome to Sweetie Pie's star. Okay, so I broke the story a couple years ago. Randomly in the middle of the night. It was a really big video a while back. Well, this is when I didn't even have 10,000 subscribers. Okay, but it got a lot of views, got a lot of love. People really were shocked at this story. Now, Tim Norton, okay, the son of Robbie Montgomery, Miss Robbie, all right, the face and the founder and owner of Sweetie Pies, the reason why the show even existed, okay, he has been implicated, I'm sorry, in the murder of his own nephew. Now, we talked about this years ago, but now they're going to be seeing trial here. It looks like in September, if I'm correct. But I wanted to show you guys this article as well, because to me, this is just absolutely mind-blowing, y'all. We got to talk about this. This is insane. And it's heartbreaking. It's his own blood, y'all. This is his own blood. Okay? So we got to talk about this. Let me show this to you guys right quick. So welcome to Sweetie Pie's star implicated in nephew's murder for hire plot. I mean, we got strippers. We got hitmen. We got it literally is like the start of a really bad Tyler Perry movie. I'm not kidding. All jokes aside, real talk. This is the real deal Holyfield. All right. So we got to take a look at this. OK, so Travell Hill admitted to unaliving, because I can't say the K word, unfortunately, unalived Andre Montgomery Jr., who is only 21, y'all. This kid was 21 in March 2016, according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I think that date is wrong. Is it really 2016? Damn. Okay, never mind. I must be wrong. I guess he got caught in the lie, or he got caught being a part of this act 2 years ago. Okay, so according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, and by the way, this is St. Louis's own. Okay, St. Louis's own Sweetie Pies. Actually, Sweetie Pies was a show that put the OWN network on the damn map. Okay, shout out to Cool Fire too, because they're a production company here in town in St. Louis. They made their name by putting together this show, by making this reality show be a hit. You see what I'm saying? So this really did put St. Louis on the map, and the food was fire. Okay, Sweetie Pies is fire. I'm just gonna say it right now. Okay, she's
soul food for
soul food.
Don't know.
Yeah, soul food. Okay, so Montgomery was the grandson of Ike and Tina Turner, backup singer, and St. Louis restaurateur Robbie Montgomery. The business and the family were featured in the 2011 to 2018 OWN series Welcome to Sweetie Pies. In his plea, Hill admitted he was hired to carry out the hit. After the act, okay, muerte, the act of muerte, okay, he got $5,000. $5,000 to take this young man's life. That's insane, y'all. Two of the three other defendants, including the hitman, were also implicated. Andre Montgomery Jr.'s uncle and Robbie Montgomery's son, James, quote unquote, Tim Norman. Sorry, I meant Tim Norman. Okay, not Norton. Tim Norman is accused. Norman hired Hill because he wanted Montgomery not here no more. Okay, said Hill. Now, there's another person that was involved by the name of Tarika Ellis. Like I said, Scrippers. All right. Tarika Ellis was also involved, according to Hill. Ellis lured Montgomery outside on Natural Bridge Drive, where Hill ended up taking this man's life. Norman and Ellis face murder charges, but prosecutors won't seek the death penalty. Norman also faces wire and mail fraud charges for trying to cash in on a six-figure sum in life insurance policies that he took out on Montgomery prior to the killing. Okay? Now, That is just absolutely insane. This is all brand new. This is all spanking new, y'all. All brand new information. Tim Norman, the son of Miss Robbie of Welcome to Sweetie Pie's franchise, okay, was involved in hiring a hitman. Well, actually, first, creating a life insurance policy on Andre, then hiring a hitman, then getting an exotic dancer to go out here in these streets, get him to go out there, lure him out, and then this Travell Hill went out and took this man's life. Now, it looks like they're going to be looking at a trial here in September, but I still can't believe that this dude, man, just look at him real quick. Just that's him right there in the photo. You know what I'm saying? You see him right there. You feel me? Look at that man. That's Tim. That's Tim Norman. You know? Pillsbury Doughboy looking ass. I said it. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do this. Okay? You don't do this to family.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
I say it all the time, man. Like, I know it's annoying when I say the whole Vin Diesel family over everything, but family over everything.
You see his mugshot?
Man, he's smiling like a mug. He's smiling.
Some ain't right.
Is that normal?
Some ain't right.
He's smiling. Is that normal?
Like, not just like agreeing. He's like smile. Like when somebody says cheese, say cheese. Cheese. Like he's
look up, Marvin, to say cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm happy to be here. Type of shit.
Yeah.
Like something ain't right, man.
Something definitely ain't right. I'm getting attacked by bugs.
Yeah.
But I ain't with it. I'm just not with it. But that is some real stuff. That's some real stuff. Somebody went out of his way to say, I want to make some extra bucks or extra six figures, because he tried to cash out a six-figure sum in life insurance policies. So then don't you have to have his information and all that stuff for him to be able to
I'm a little confused
to do a life insurance policy?
On how he was able to do that anyway. So with him being able to take out a life insurance policy, was he? I mean, he couldn't have been his guardian because the dude was how old was the kid? 20.
He was 21, bro.
So
21 young.
That's weird.
21 years young, man.
And was it just about the money? Has any more come out about like motive? Did he just not like him, or like he was gonna get to the restaurant, or what? Like
I guarantee you, this is what's gonna go down. We're gonna see it all in trial. All that stuff is gonna be out here in trial. Kind of like what happened with Amber Heard and all that stuff. We're gonna see all the truth out here in the trial.
Yeah.
He gonna show that A. Well, I don't know if anybody wants to see that A.
I don't see that.
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. So this is for me disgusting, because regardless, this is what's so frustrating about this world, y'all. We live in this world right now, okay? And Roberta McCartney, said on Facebook the insurance agent was also arrested for fraud too. Wow. Because I was going to say, how can you fill out that information without actually having Andre Montgomery Jr. signing his John Hancock on the dotted line and giving him the information that he needs to give him, and so on and so forth? So that's wild. And then also on top of that, why would Andre, of all people, want to let's just say, Tim, Norman, as his beneficiary? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense at all.
Yeah. Well, it's all bad. It's all bad. But
deep.
The trial comes out.
Deep, Nico.
You know, you said
it's all bad.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm messing with you, man. Go.
It's you said September. When's the trial?
Oh, they just said it looks like they're going to be looking at sometime in September.
Okay.
That's all I know so far.
Well, I mean, it's a horrible, tragic situation. I can't even imagine how Miss Robbie feels, being a part of this and having to deal with, her son being a part of this. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm interested to see, what comes out in trial, why they did this, who all was involved, what the real motive was, because it couldn't have just been like, I want some money, I'm gonna kill my nephew.
It had to been. But that's the thing, though. It could just be as simple as that. Think about it.
Yeah.
Why? Come on. Do you think you think this is a long equation? Do you think this is some serious trigonometry or some physics kind of equation? I think it literally is. I need some money, man. I can't stand this Dre. Real talk. Maybe he's sitting there going, I can't stand his ass. Or think about this. He is at least on the show. He was constantly trying to have control over the restaurant, over the franchise. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there was some rift or some sort that happened. Mm-hmm. What if Andre was showing that he was reliable, showing that he was all about taking care of the family franchise, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
What if Miss Robbie said, man, I like Andre, and he's really showing himself. He's becoming quite the young man. You know what? I think I might sign this over to him. Think about it.
Tim was like,
that might make exactly.
You gotta go.
That might make somebody salty as a mug. Very especially true. Somebody who's like, that's my mama.
Yeah.
How dare you? You see what I'm saying?
Very true.
So that could be it too. And he's like, yo, man, I'm gonna snip because I can't stand his ass. He's competition. Let me cut this guy out. This is a multi-million-dollar business, and we got a reality show that's a hit. We are legends in this piece. In St. Louis, at least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how stupid you got to be in that position, right?
Yeah,
you got a TV show going on, you got all of this stuff going on. People know you, and then you hire a hitman to off your fam like that is so. That's like I said, some ain't right.
It's stupid.
It's very dumb. It's very dumb.
And then you smile and mugshot,
right?
Just.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I wouldn't be
That's creepy.
We'll wait to the trial, but
no, we gonna wait for the trial.
Yeah.
But all this stuff is starting to come out, basically saying, because I guess he was smashing this exotic dancer. Okay. And then he
wasn't
said,
he engaged?
He was engaged. I don't know if he still was. I don't know.
No, because she was on his, or was that his wife? I can't remember. Maybe y'all remember in the comments, but I think on the show, his wife or his fiance at least was on the show, so he was out here banging strippers. I mean, nothing wrong with the strippers. We love y'all.
No. Yeah, we
just saying,
love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got a story about a.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's clean. Hey, I didn't do nothing. Okay. I didn't do nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was just at the strip club.
I was gonna say, look at your finger.
No. We were out celebrating. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We were at a strip club. Just sidebar. We were at a strip club, having a great time. Just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real quick, can you turn that back on? The TV. So we were in there doing our thing, celebrating, whatever. Okay. And because I just got married, so we out, me and the wifey, and all that. Should be underneath there. Should be good after that. There you go. So we out here having a good time, all that stuff. And then suddenly we're watching, we're at the strip club. Suddenly out of nowhere at the strip club, we're celebrating, we're having a great time. And I'm not kidding you, y'all. This is worth it. I want you to sit down to hear this, man. I want you to hear this story. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for you to come in. So we're out there. People are giving us a whole bunch of dollar bills. We're just making it rain. We're doing our thing. And then out of nowhere, this stripper, because they do a lot of tricks.
Yeah, the talented ones. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
yes, they do.
The talented ones do. I don't know if she was talented. I don't know, but mistakes happen. Oh. I will say this. Uh-oh. So she's up on the pole. She climbs up. I'm not kidding you. She climbs all the way up on the pole. All right. And she does she flips upside down, and she goes down, she's got her legs wrapped around the pole and she's about to go down and, stop, right? Stop. But she doesn't stop. She just falls right on her face, man. And she doesn't move.
Oh, no.
It was like that. We were like,
She
wait,
knocked
what?
herself out, bro?
She knocked herself the out. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Okay.
Yo.
So then
Yo.
the music's still like it's weird. It was like in a comedy movie. You know what I mean? The music's bumping and she's just knocked out on the dance floor. And everyone's like, oh damn. Everyone's like, oh, you know what I mean? She's not moving. So one of the bouncers runs up, grabs her, and takes her off the stage. But one of our friends that was with us, she was like, yo, don't forget her teeth. Her teeth. No. She knocked her teeth out, yo. She knocked her teeth out.
No.
Totally. Gone.
And shout out to your friend. Be like, hey, she left her teeth there. She left her teeth.
Yeah, she's like, no, wait. Her teeth. Her teeth. Wait, her teeth are still there.
Oh, man.
Gone. I was like, wow, the dangers of stripping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, see, you got to be talented to do stuff like that.
Damn right.
Because every time they climb the pole, I be like, ooh, don't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hurt yourself. And this girl
just straight
fell victim to gravity.
Like, man, I'm just saying.
It's real.
She was supposed to grip. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Because it is an occupational hazard.
Hey,
let's keep it real.
Yeah,
you are risking your life if you stripping on that pole. Okay,
how tall was the pole? Was it like a normal size pole?
It was tall, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, come on. You've been to the East Side. Come on, man.
I have, but you know they got different size poles in this.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It was tall. Yeah. Like it was center stage too. By the way, this wasn't just off on the side stage. This was center stage.
What do you do like after that? You just like, oh, it was. I'd have just been like still throwing dollars. Like. She probably need this shit now.
Ooh, dental work. Teeth. How many teeth? You know, it was bad. It was bad. So
good story.
Random sidebar.
I liked.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. This is this is the night show, everybody.
Yeah, man.
This is the night show. Anyway, so yes, you got to understand these women out here are working out hard out here in these streets on that pole. So, and it is an occupational hazard. I've seen other accidents, but I've only seen them viral, like World Star. You know what I mean? Okay. But I ain't never seen it like right there in front of me. It was a buzzkill too. As soon as that happened, it was like, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's time to go.
I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not a thing to do. But anyway, I digress. Somebody said here about Tim Norman and why he did what he did. Let me grab this comment real quick before it totally disappears. But Roberta again on Facebook said the motive was Miss Robbie was about to kick him out of the business. He stole the name and started another restaurant that failed. Also,
I think
he was millions of dollars in debt. So that would make sense. But here's the thing. Still, no matter what, why would you pick your cousin of all people? Why him of all people? Why was he expendable? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, 100.
That's the main question that at least is percolating in my soul. Yeah. Okay, why Andre Montgomery Jr. and not just maybe another family member? I don't know. It's weird.
I've got my friend, my legal counsel, B&B Associates, telling me on the phone now when we were talking about the life insurance policy, and I guess you can take a life insurance policy out on anybody if you want to, but they have to sign for it. So either he tricked him with like, hey man, just sign this real quick, or he forged his signature.
He clearly forged the signature.
Which
clearly,
is where the illegality stuff, also kicks in at. So man, all bad. And what a piece of crap to do that to your family. I mean, to do that to anybody, but let alone like your what's his little cousin?
It was basically his cousin,
bro.
That he's like, he's expendable.
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna forge his signature. I'm gonna make up some shit, and then bye.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gone. Oh, and then and put out a whole act. Like I said, it's crazy. And then if what Roberta said is if that's absolutely true about him starting another business, another restaurant with the Sweetie Pie's name against his own mother's will, that's messed up as well, yo.
I think I think I saw, like when I was out in LA, I saw Sweetie Pies, and I was like, they got Sweetie Pies out here now.
Yeah, because he was trying to put it out there.
Okay,
he was trying to put it out in
LA.
LA.
Like, I didn't know Miss Robbie was putting the Sweetie Pies out here.
He was trying to be a superstar out there, man. And I think she did not want that. If I'm correct, from the from the reality show, she didn't want none of that, man.
Yeah,
she didn't want none of that, and she was going. I could have sworn I remember an episode where she was like, "We're expanding too quickly. We're expanding too fast. I don't like that. We need to slow it down." And Tim was not listening. He didn't care. He wanted the money. He wanted to be out in LA.
Yep.
He wanted to be out in LA. He wanted to be a superstar. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. One more question.
Shoot. Then we gotta move on.
Yeah. Is $5,000 cheap for a hitman? Is that like the cheapest hitman you can get?
Man, that must have been somebody that was just strapped for cash. He's like,
I ain't got
$5
no gun.
For real. Let's go.
I ain't got no gun, but yeah, I'm gonna borrow my homie's gun, and then we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna look. Just give me $5. All right, just give me $5. Like, is that cheap? I don't know. I've never hired a hitman before, but it just seems kind of lowballish to me.
I mean, let's be real. But I'll leave it to the family because I know somebody in the family knows something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is $5,000 cheap, or is that expensive? I don't know.
I mean, I would think like if you're gonna have me do something like that, I need at least 15, 20. You know what I'm saying,
bro? You better quadruple that.
I mean, yes.
I'm sorry. You want me to do what? Okay. You better pay me more.
Yeah. But I'm just like at least 15, 20. Like, what $5? You can't even do nothing with $5.
Yeah, well, first off, I could never do it because I love people too much. Okay. I approve this message. But still, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Real talk. I really, really couldn't do it. But that's just my own personal opinion. Okay. Real quick before we continue, I want to make sure you guys can hear this. So I'm going to play this real quick just to make sure you can hear a little bit of this. Guys, hit that number 1 to make sure to let me know that you guys can hear this soundbite that I'm playing right now.
Uvalde, Texas is where I was born. I swear my mom taught kindergarten less than a.
I only played a little bit of it, but can you hear that? Good. So everybody can hear that. Good. Okay, baby. All right. So we got to get into this next story, okay? Because we got a lot of stuff to cover and we have a little bit of time to do it. So let's get it hopping, okay? And if you haven't done it yet, excuse me, please do me that favor. Hit that like button down below, okay? Hit that like button down below. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet, okay? I know a lot of y'all are going, wait, this is weird. What's going on? Pascal's in a different purple room. What's going on here? Yeah, I am bringing back my night show. I'm not bringing it back every night, but I'm going to be doing this about 2 times a week, okay? So I wanted to make sure that you guys get acquainted with my co-host, Nico, okay? And, of course, the environment. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be doing big, huge discussions here. We're going to be bringing in guests like I did back before this Johnny Depp trial started popping off and all that. So there's a lot that we're going to be covering here in person. And yeah, we gonna keep it moving, baby. We back at the stew. We back at the stew. Okay. Now, here it is, guys. There is a video. All right. Matthew McConaughey recently went to was at the White House.
The White House.
Man, the dude was at the White House, y'all. He was at the White House, and he had some things to say. So I'm going to read this title real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys the video itself, because I think the video speaks for itself, okay? But we already know, real quick, the tragedy, the massacre that happened in Uvalde, okay? Uvalde, Texas, where the Robb Elementary School, the shooting that happened over there, where the shooter went in and took the lives of 21 people, majority children and 19 children and 2 teachers. Now, there has been another teacher that's recently came out and spoken on behalf of his experience. He was shot 3 times. He survived. He talked about how he played dead. He acted like he wasn't here anymore just so that he could survive. I'm going to try to see if I can play that in a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys Matthew McConaughey's speech at the White House. He is actually, I didn't even know this, but he's a native of Uvalde, born and raised in that area. So, yeah, I think we all need to hear this. But real quick, the title reads, "We can't truly be leaders if we are only living for re-election." He is a Uvalde native, and he tells the Democrats and the GOP to find a middle ground on guns in a tearful speech backing responsible gun owners and paying tribute to the kids that were killed in this massacre. So I wanted to show you guys this video because somebody had to say something. Dag nabbit. So we're going to take a time and take a listen to it ourselves.
Uvalde, Texas is where I was born. I swear my mom taught kindergarten less than a mile from Robb Elementary. Uvalde is where I learned to master a Daisy BB gun. That took 2 years before I graduated to a .410 shotgun. Uvalde is where I was taught to revere the power and the capability of the tool that we call a gun. Uvalde is where I learned responsible gun ownership. And Uvalde called me on May 24th when I learned the news of this devastating tragedy. I had been out of cellular range, working in the studio all day when I emerged, and messages about a mass shooting in the town I was born in began flooding my inbox. In a bit of shock, I drove home, hugged my children a bit tighter and longer than the night before, and then the reality of what had happened that day in the town I was born in set in. So the next morning, Camilla, myself, and the kids, we loaded up the truck and we drove to Uvalde. And when we arrived a few hours later, I got to tell you, even from the inside of our vehicle, you could feel the shock in the town. You could feel the pain, the denial, the disillusion, anger, blame, sadness, loss of lives, dreams halted. We saw ministries, we saw first responders, counselors, cooks, families trying to grieve without it being on the front page news. We met with the local funeral director and countless morticians who hadn't slept since the massacre the day before, because they've been working 24/7 trying to handle so many bodies at once, so many little innocent bodies who had their entire lives still yet to live. And that is there that we met 2 of the grieving parents, Ryan and Jessica Ramirez. Their 10-year-old daughter, Alethea. She was one of the 19 children that were killed the day before. Now, Alethea, her dream was to go to art school in Paris and one day share her art with the world. Ryan and Jessica were eager to share Alethea's art with us and said if we could share it, that somehow, maybe that would make Alethea smile in heaven. They told us that showing someone else Alethea's art would in some way keep her alive. Now, this particular drawing is a self-portrait, all right, of Alethea drawing with her friend in heaven looking down on her, drawing the very same picture. Her mother said of this drawing, she said, we never really talked to her about heaven before, but somehow she knew. Alethea was 10 years old. Her father, Ryan, this man was steady. He was uncommonly together and calm. When a frazzled friend of his came up and said, "How are you so calm? I'd be going crazy." Ryan told him, he said, "No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd be strong for your wife and kids, because if they see you go crazy, that will not help them." Just a week prior, Ryan got a full-time line job stringing power lines from pole to pole. And every day since landing that well-paying full-time job, he reminded his daughter Alethea, he said, girl, Daddy gonna spoil you now. Told her every single night. He said, Daddy's gonna take you to SeaWorld one day. He didn't get to spoil his daughter. Alethea, she did not get to go to SeaWorld.
You know, this whole thing, all of this is devastating. The whole world is feeling this particular one. And it's on so many different reasons. Like it's multi-leveled. It's multi-leveled how much this has affected every single last one of us around the entire world. So much that, man, I bloody hope that they do something about something. Finally. That they actually start to get into conversations and come up with some sort of plans on how we can control these guns, control this violence. And it's frustrating that we have to have something like 19 children and 2 teachers die. And the way that they died is absolutely so bloody frustrating, because there are things that could have been implemented long time ago to stop this from happening. And then on top of that, we can't forget 5-0 could have done something. 5-0 could have done something. And they didn't. So even on top, it's rubbing salt in a very open ass wound. And it's so frustrating. And of course, I get it. Some people want to throw shade on Matthew McConaughey. All right. You know what I mean? I get older, they stay the same age. All right. I get it.
Good.
I get it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I get it. Like, I get it. Okay. But at the same time, at least he's doing something. At least he's speaking about this. Nobody else is, except for the teachers and the parents. And then there are other commentators and other people that are trying to debunk the experience that they actually had. Ground zero. These other people, these other commentators and these other political pundits that are out here that weren't even there, never saw anything, never saw it firsthand on what went down. And they're sitting here saying that people are lying. They're sitting here saying that people are exaggerating the truth, or they're just trying to sweep this under the rug so they can keep their NRA money in their pockets. This is ridiculous, y'all. It's absolutely ridiculous. No one should be stepping forward like this. No one, because this is something that should have been figured out a long ass time ago. Nico, what are your thoughts on this, man?
A lot of thoughts, man. I mean, it's a horrible situation. Children, Jesus Christ. It's hard to get into, because anytime you have this conversation about gun control or whatever, of course you get the people, like Matthew McConaughey, who are like, well, we got to do something, right? But then you also have the people who are like, well, if we had stricter gun laws, that wouldn't have helped in this situation, because it wasn't his gun. Like, he didn't bother, like any excuse, you know what I'm saying? Which in this particular situation, I think people take that whole stricter gun laws as trying to take your guns away. No, nobody's trying to take anybody's guns away. But what's the harm in having some extra background checks, or having a background check? Shit. I just want to be able to go out and just get a gun if I want to. Everybody shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, that's just right. That's just what it is. And you saying, oh, well, that's my right as an American to have a gun. All right, bet. So why do you have this? Well, in case the government, blah, blah, blah. If the government wants to come after you, guess what? You and your AR-15 ain't going to do shit.
That's hard facts.
That's not going to help you. You and your little home stash and your book, that's not going to do shit if the government wants to. Because I hear this argument all the time from NRA people. And, well, you know, if the government ever, and the Second Amendment is for it. That was when they had fucking muskets, not extendos and Dracos. And that's not what this was for. So at some point in time, like, and I'm sick of hearing this, our prayers and our thoughts. I don't want to hear that shit no more.
Man, I'm tired of hearing that too.
I don't want to hear that shit no more.
Do you know how many times, like, you know, pray for such and such, praying for such and such, pray for this city, pray for that city, pray for this school, pray for that school, pray for this,
and
for
then,
this
and then
funeral.
They don't do anything.
Pray for the funeral that there was a shooting at. People died at a damn funeral. You know what I'm saying? Oh, pray for the graduation that happened. It just keeps happening over and over again. And I keep asking the same damn question. When is it going to bloody stop? Because, man, they're trying to eradicate everybody on this planet, man.
Yo.
Everybody. And that's what's so frustrating about this, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on my soapbox. You were the same, man.
It's a good conversation. Like, it's not going to stop. It's never going to stop. Not until the people, like, I don't understand how the NRA can have this much pull and this much hold on the political process in this country. Now, that's a lot of fucking power, right? That's a lot of power. So you got to understand what that comes with. So people that, and I'm not saying that I'm against guns. Like, you know, we from St. Louis. It's the Wild Wild West out here. Like, I was out the other day and this dude was walking through the store and he just had his gun on his hip. Like, he was wide up or some shit. I'm like, oh, okay, bet we can do that. Because I've been in Cali for a minute. You can't do that out there. You cannot just go out, buy a gun if you want to. You can't just go out to Walmart and be like, yeah, let me get that one, and I'll take that gun up there.
Does it come with a pink handle?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't do that out there. But here, so I understand. Protect yourself, protect your family. Yes. But in situations like this, especially trying to keep guns out of the hands of people who are mentally disturbed or, you know, just people that should not have guns. You got to have some more checks and balances. And I don't see anything that's wrong with it, but their argument is always, well, when is it going to stop? Because that's a slippery slope. No, it's not a slippery slope. Stupid. Just implement more background checks. You have to go through more to have this responsibility.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to take somebody, you're able to take somebody's life with this. It's a big responsibility.
But what's interesting to me is that people have a problem with the extra ish. It's like, yo, if you really want that damn gun, if you really want that AR, if you really want that extra stuff, because, you know, a gun can still do damage. Gun can still, like a handgun can still do damage, still could take a life, still can protect you. But if you want all that extra ish, all that extra ish, maybe you have to jump through some loopholes, some hoops to make sure that you are liable, that you are a responsible individual for said gun. That is a huge, an AR-15, man, that's a real ass gun. Okay. That's a real ass weapon.
100%. And this is my thing. Like, coming back here and being like, all right, well, everybody got a gun. I'm gonna get a gun too, but I'm not just gonna get a gun and just be like, all right, I got a gun now. I want to know how to use it. You know what I mean? I want to be responsible with it. I want to make sure that I don't hurt my friends and my family, you know, when I have the gun. I want to know how to put it up. I want to know and make sure that it's safe and it's used for what it's supposed to be used for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, hunting and all of that stuff, that's cool. Do what you do. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, with situations like this, maybe stricter gun laws would have helped. Maybe they wouldn't have helped. But overall, in general, you can't be a logical grown adult and think that a little more extra security, as far as when it comes to being able to acquire something that can take somebody's life, would be a bad thing. That's ridiculous. Come on, let's be interesting. Let's be smart.
Interesting.
I digress.
No. You don't need to digress for nothing.
I'm just saying.
But this is the real. These are the real conversations that need to be had. Like, it's frustrating to me because let me keep it real. Like, don't get me wrong. It's been nice to have vacations.
Yeah.
To talk about other BS that's going on in the world. Like DL Hughley said, what?
Oh, wow.
You know, Monique said, what?
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like all those things, you know what I mean? All those things, you know, oh, Amber Heard did what? Johnny Depp said what? Salacious. Okay, fine. That's nice. It's a nice vacation. But at the same time, we also have to realize that there's some real ish going down, and it's happening now. It's happening almost every single damn day. Just a few days ago, there was a shooting in Iowa. A few days before that, there was a mass shooting in Philadelphia. A few days before that, it was somewhere else. Mm-hmm. You know, you got Uvalde. You got things that were going on even before that. The weekend before that, there were 3 shootings that happened in the same damn day.
Yeah.
So if we're going to sit here and just fold our arms and just pass judgment on every single person that says, hey, we need to start protecting each other. We need to start stopping people from being able to have those kind of weapons. Why is it such a huge bloody deal? Why is it so unbelievably polarizing for someone to just be able to say, hey, I think there needs to be more sanctions to be able, there should be more paperwork, more red tape you got to get through to get said weaponry. We ain't talking about a pistol. We talking about a weapon. Okay. They're using this in war. They're using this, you know, heavy artillery. It's considered heavy artillery for police officers.
Yeah.
This ain't a 6-shooter. This ain't a little pew pew. Not that. This is a full-on rifle.
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, everybody and their mom is up in arms. Man, there's this TikTok. Oh my God. There's this TikTok of Ted Cruz. Don't get me started with Ted Cruz. Don't even get me started with Ted Cruz. But I will say this, though. He's in here saying all this stuff. And because there was a reporter, European, you know, not from this country, at least, came up to this. And it's a viral video now on TikTok. And he was just going, why aren't you addressing this issue? Why aren't you guys talking about better control, better policies for gun ownership, so on and so forth? And this man is doing gymnastics over the whole thing. He flips it around to make it seem like that person is biased. Obviously, you're biased because you're not from here, and you're clearly not you're clearly not an American. You don't understand. Blah blah blah. I'm like, wait a second. These are the rifles that are taking your American children,
they don't.
Your American citizens, your Texans in Uvalde. Those kids are dead. And you're sitting here saying, oh, no, now you're just biased. 19 children died because a kid walked in with two AR rifles, 2 of them. And you're not doing anything about it, Ted Cruz?
But why would he do something about it? You know how much money they getting from the NRA to not do something about it? All of these people that you see out here, these representatives from your states and whatever that you see out here, always so hard against, oh, they're not going to take your guns away. We're not going to let them. You know why? Because they're getting paid by the NRA so much fucking money that they're in their pocket. It's not about your safety. I don't give a shit about that. It's not about nobody's safety. It's about money and fear. And that's how they keep these people who are broke as shit. And if you go down to the South, and my people's from the South, I got a whole bunch of people in the South, but they talk about, I'm all about my family, my gun, and my Bible. And that's what it is. And I get that. But at the same time, you have to, what you were talking about earlier, as far as a community, we have to take care of each other.
Facts.
We have to take care of each other. And it's sad that sometimes people have lost the ability to empathize with things that, if it doesn't happen to them, then it's like, well, shit, sorry, tough luck. That's just life. But then it happens to you and it's a fucking tragedy.
Right.
You have to be able to empathize before it happens to you and put yourself in somebody else's shoes to really understand. Like, I can't imagine, I don't have kids, but with these parents I can't imagine what they felt like. And especially with, it wasn't even the cops, right, that went in and took the dude down.
which we are going to get into in a second here. No. It's all good.
My fault.
No, you good, homie. You good. You're asking a good question.
All right.
From my understanding, there was some. The cops stood outside. They waited for a good 70-something minutes before they even walked in to try to take care of anything. They actually waited for the cavalry to come in. Yet they were suited and booted with AR-15s strapped on their chest. We've already seen it. Me and the fam have already watched these countless videos, about a week ago, talking about the stuff that went down, where parents were clawing tooth and nail, trying to get through the police so that they can go and get their own kids. Where, by the way, these are men and women who have sworn to protect and serve. And instead of them actually protecting and serving, they are stopping parents who rightfully are freaking the hell out, rightfully trying to get to their children. They're trying to stop them from doing said thing. And they're going, no. We got to wait for the cavalry to come in. Bro, in those videos, there are men and women strapped chest on their chest. AR-15s. I'm not kidding. AR-15s strapped on their chest. So to me, it's kind of like, wait a second. You're waiting for heavy artillery, yet you are rocking heavy artillery. Why are you threatening to tase parents? Why are you arresting parents or detaining them or holding them down when you should be out there trying to do everything you can to take this mother lover down? The other thing I will point out as well, in another video, in another video that I showed on this show last week or a week before that, where one of the head, I guess the chief of police was talking about this, and he said, yo, we have cops. Yes, there was a rumor that cops were going in and getting their own kids out, but not trying to save everybody else. Real talk, not trying to save everybody else, but their own damn kids. Make that make sense, y'all. Make it make sense, fam. So this is what is so frustrating about this whole damn situation. Real talk. So now we got some more information from one of the teachers that was inside of this heinous crime. So we got to hear it. So I got a little clip, and like to hear it. Here we go. And this stuff just breaks my heart, y'all. Real talk. This just breaks my damn heart.
A special day on ABC News and WFAA, as throughout the day, we take a look at gun violence in America. And we start with a Uvalde teacher telling for the first time what happened from inside Robb Elementary. That day, 19 students and 2 teachers lost their lives. Here's Amy Robach.
I said, if I die, don't let it be in vain.
This morning, Arnulfo Reyes, the 4th grade teacher in room 111 at Robb Elementary School, telling his story for the first time as he recovers in the hospital from 2 gunshot wounds hit during the horrific massacre that took 19 students and 2 teachers' lives.
It was our typical morning, and we ate breakfast together. It was going to be a good day because it was going to be our day of awards. And some kids in my class said that hadn't gotten an award, all year, we're going to get an award that day.
Reyes says the children were enjoying the end of the year celebration. And while some students went home after the ceremony, 11 from his class stayed behind. They were watching a movie when all of a sudden gunfire rang out.
The kids started asking out loud, Mr. Reyes, what is going on? And I said, I don't know what's going on, but let's go ahead and get under the table and act like you're asleep. As they were doing that, and I was gathering them under the table and told them to act like they were going to sleep, is about the time when I turned around and saw him standing there.
The gunman entering classroom 112 at 11:33 a.m., then making his way into 111 through a connecting door, opening fire. Reyes shot twice, a bullet hitting him in the arm and lung, and a separate one striking his back. The 17-year teaching veteran hitting the ground.
I told myself, I told my kids to act like they're asleep, so I'm gonna act like I'm asleep also. And I prayed and prayed that I would not hear none of my students talk.
Did you thought you were going to die?
Yes, ma'am.
Then, while the gunman was still in the classroom, Reyes hearing police nearby. According to law enforcement, 7 officers were in the building by 11:35 a.m. They took gunfire and retreated. Reyes says a child in the connect.
You heard that? Yeah. We're going to continue. Yeah.
Classroom 112 called out for help.
One of the students from the next door classroom was saying, "Officer, we're in here. We're in here." And then, but they had already left. And then he got up from behind my desk, and he walked over there and he shot over there again.
The gunman going back into room 112 and firing more shots. At 11:58 a.m., children from other classrooms seen evacuating the school. At 12:03 p.m., a child from room 112 calling 911, telling dispatch where she was. By this point, 19 officers were inside the building, but no one went in.
No one went in, y'all. Again, like I said, doesn't make any sense.
It's just pissing me off.
It's pissing me off. Yeah. But this is the thing. We got children. There are children in these rooms. One man with a gun, with, of course, AR-15 or AR-style rifle, okay? And yet, these cops didn't do anything. We got to continue. There's a little bit more.
At 12:10, 12:13, and 12:16, more 911 calls.
Is there anybody inside of the building? Tyler is advising he is in the room full of victims at this moment.
You said.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I got to pause it for 1 minute. I just got to pause it for a second. Okay, this really grinds my gears. You want to know why? Because there was not only just one 911 call. There were multiple 911 calls of people saying, "Hey, where the police at?"
Kids calling.
Kids were calling.
Kids calling.
Kids asking, "Where 5-0 at?" And still nothing. Real talk. Man, there's so much to say here. There's so little time to talk about it, but let me play a little bit more of this, okay? Let's continue.
That you were praying. Do you remember what you were praying for? What you were saying in your prayers?
I prayed the Lord's Prayer. I prayed my Hail Mary.
Reyes says eventually he heard officers come back, telling the gunman through the door they want him to come out to talk, that they don't want to hurt anybody, but then silence again. More 911 calls, including from Reyes's classroom.
Jesus.
But it isn't until 12:50 p.m., 1 hour and 17 minutes after the gunman entered the classrooms, that Border Patrol busts in, killing the shooter.
After that, it was just bullets everywhere. And then I just remember Border Patrol saying, get up. And I couldn't get up.
Did you feel abandoned in that moment by police, by the people who are supposed to protect you?
Absolutely. After everything, I get more angry because you have a bulletproof vest. I had nothing. You're supposed to protect and serve. There is no excuse for their actions, and I will never forgive them.
I think that's enough on that. But real talk, I got one question, though, before I throw it over to Nico, because I can see he's percolating, okay? But let me ask you something, guys. What does the Border Patrol have that the 5-0 don't got? I'm just curious.
Good question.
I'm just curious. Why would they wait out for this? This wasn't like the Army. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was SWAT. It was Border Patrol. So what did Border Patrol have that 5-0, who are also suited and booted, bulletproof vests, AR-15 strapped on their chests, plenty of bullets and ammo? What did they have? Border Patrol have that 5-0 didn't have. Nico?
Balls, apparently. Fucking
Snap.
balls.
Balls.
Balls. And listen, All right, let me pull back a little bit because listening to that got me amped up.
Take your time, baby. Take your time, baby.
I'm a woosah for a
woosah. Yeah, pressure points.
All right, thinking logically about this, right? And I'm not trying to bash police. I'm not trying to bash anybody because I got friends who are cops.
Same.
But this is the point here. You're at this is an elementary school, correct?
Yeah.
All right. All kids in there, little kids,
babies.
All right. So tell me again how long they stood down. How long did they stand outside and not do anything?
77 minutes.
Okay. So over an hour. Tell me this. You're a human being. I don't give a damn if you a cop or not, or you Rambo or you whatever. You're outside of an elementary school and you hear gunshots going off inside the school. I'm sure you probably hear screams and all of that shit. Are you just going to stand outside and not do anything?
Hell no.
Okay. And I'm not claiming to be no gangster or no, I'm not Batman. I mean, I might be, you don't know, but I'm not claiming to be any of that stuff, but just as a human being. And on top of that, as a trained professional, you're trained for this shit, or at least you're supposed to be, to listen to that go on and not do anything. And then to try and hold back the people that are trying to do something about it. Mm-hmm. You're as responsible to me as, okay, let me dial back. You hold some responsibility for the shit that went down. Mm-hmm. Okay. And to your point, when Border Patrol shows up, because when he said that, I looked at you like, hold on, stop the video. Did he just say Border Patrol? And these cops been outside all the time. So
yeah, he said Border Patrol, baby.
I'm gonna wrap it up like
Border
this.
Patrol.
What it boils down to me is this: for these particular cops, this Uvalde Police Department or whatever, bad leadership mixed with cowardice is what I get from this.
Skadoosh.
Those two things, because ain't no fucking way in life you can be a human being that is supposed to protect and serve the public, hear children screaming and hear gunshots going off for over an hour, and you stand down and say, "Is Border Patrol here yet?"
Yep.
TSA. Is it? Can y'all get TSA out here? Fuck is you doing?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, man, it's a fucking tragedy. RIP to all of those kids and everybody that lost their lives, to the families. Like, may God be with you. And I'm not gonna sit here and say just our prayers and our wishes. Nah, we got to do something, man. We got to do something.
We got to do something now.
Yeah,
more than ever. Well, that's the thing. We should have been doing something long ass time ago. Let's keep it real. We should have been doing something a long ass time ago. But unfortunately, because of this tragedy and the multitude of other tragedies that have basically encompassed this tragedy as well, that's been before this tragedy and after this tragedy, we are now realizing, or at least America, at least the people are starting to realize that, hey, you know what? Everybody and their mama got a gun. And everybody and their mama, whether they are a disgruntled ex-boyfriend or they are a disgruntled patient that had bad surgery, back surgery, or they have pain from surgery, so they go and they target their surgeon. That's literally what one of the guys did. Targeted one of his surgeon that performed back surgery on him and shot him in public. Now we're starting to go, oh damn, doesn't matter. Now it doesn't even matter. Why? What the motive is? It's whoever got a gun is doing crazy stuff with it. If it's that easily accessible to have that gun in your hand, is that easily accessible for them to go and do some heinous act of fill in the blank? Okay? At some point, we all have to realize that, hey, the choices and the people that we vote for, that we elect into office, that's on us now. We have got to be smarter with who we bring in. Real talk, who we vote in.
100%.
Man, I mean, dag nabbit. We got to figure out this thing now.
And understand, but I don't have a lot of...
I got a super chat too, so go ahead.
Okay. I don't have a lot of faith in people understanding, how to differentiate between people that's blowing smoke up your ass just because they want something from you, and true, like, real good people who will represent you and have your best interest at heart. Just this past, not the president now, but the one we had before that is a perfect example of people not understanding what a fucking charlatan is. So let's pray for America, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pray for the world, because we're fucked up.
No, I mean, the whole world is all jacked up. The whole world is jacked up.
Hey,
hey, cheers to that. To the world going down on the barrel of burning cat piss. There we go. You know what I mean?
Drink it up.
But I got a super chat real quick. Let me get this really quick. Mars Cerise, thank you so much. And I'm sorry it took a minute. We were playing the video. We had to wax philosophy about this gun control BS. But anyway, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. The National Shooting Sports Foundation out of Newton, Connecticut, of the Sandy Hook shooting is outpacing the NRA in lobbying. Interesting. We have to find out who Dems and reps, Democrats and Republicans are receiving donations. Absolutely. You got to keep it real. They are obviously becoming mouthpieces for, let's just talk about NRA, right? Clearly, these Republicans are being paid, right? They're getting paid to be a mouthpiece on behalf of millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Millions of campaign dollars, so on and so forth, to sit there and say, hey, my right to bear arms and all that stuff. My gun by my cold, dead hands. You know what I mean? Charlton Heston, I think, said that, right? So, I mean, clearly, money, it's all about money. It's all about them bags, okay? It's all about the monies. And it's frustrating because until we are able to shake that tree, get all that money out the way, cut that out of these politicians' pockets, maybe they'll actually give a damn. Maybe they'll actually finally give a damn and they'll go, you know what? Well, they don't pay me. I don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, imagine if, this is the worst analogy in the world, but imagine if Coca-Cola was, causing some really bad things, right? Causing regular Coca-Cola Classic, causing serious diseases, okay? And you got people who are out here getting paid by Coca-Cola. You see all these people getting sick and dying from Coca-Cola. You think that the people who are getting paid by Coca-Cola, they're going to sit there and go, no, we need to get together and figure out what we need to do about Coca-Cola. Hell no. They're going to be like, now it could be the water that they're drinking. It could be this, that, and the other. Whatever they want to put into their body is up to them. It's their right. Well, this is literally what we're seeing right now.
It's the same as cigarettes. Like, we know what that shit does. But at the end of the day, people don't give a fuck. Like, people don't care. It's just about, again, not about the community. It's about themselves and my personal rights. And this is my right to do this. And I can do what I want. Fuck your kids. Like, that's what it's about. Yeah. And we have to get away from that. I don't know what the solution or the resolution is to that. But at some point in time, we have to start caring about our neighbors and not just, what they do on the surface, but how they raise their kids and how they, treat their family and their friends, because we're all in this together. Not to get all sappy, but we are all in this together. So we have to figure out how to make things work for all of us. It's going to be a conversation. It's going to be a struggle sometimes. But at the end of the day, we have to figure out what's best for everybody. And if it's not a big thing, like we're talking about gun reform, not saying take your guns away, but reform as far as closing up some of these loopholes where you can't just be a crazy person that talks to cats and, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, my cat told me that Jesus lives in a paper box in the wood. Like, you want him to get a gun? No. You have to be more responsible. Like, even if you're a responsible gun owner and you say, he was just talking to his cat, I don't think he should have a gun. Run his background check. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with my background checks. Run mine. That's cool.
Facts.
But whatever. That's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, it's not like it's going to be something that is going to be solved overnight, right?
No.
Hell no. This is going to be a long ass journey. But for once, I would hope, just like Matthew McConaughey did a second ago, like in the speech that we saw a little bit ago, I'm hoping that that Dems and reps, Democrats and Republicans, can just find an even ground on at least this subject. And it doesn't have to be something where they're like, well, I'm worried about my re-election next year, and I'm worried about this, that, and the third, and I don't want to be against what the confines of what a Republican is, or I don't want to go against what the confines of a Democrat is. F all of that stuff. F it all. This is about our children. This is about the livelihood of every single person that we love in this country and also on this planet. I just wish that they would just find a happy ground, come to terms on certain things, not worry about whose hand is in your damn pocket, and save this country from massive amounts of massacres that are happening every month, every single month, period. Then let's talk about 5-0 real quick, okay? Let's talk about it for just a quick minute, because we got to wrap up the show, unfortunately. But here it is. I do feel some type of way. Obviously, we feel some type of way about how 5-0 decided to approach that situation in Uvalde. Now, I did post something on Twitter the other day that was honestly, or today, I'm sorry, that was honestly very surprising that I saw from another, kind of like a political, activist. Let's just say that. Okay. But here it is. And this is and I know Sean King, some people feel some type of way by Sean King, but let me just say this though. And this is crazy, but this is just crazy, yo. This is absolutely crazy. It says breaking a new deposition. This has to do with a completely different shooting. Okay. That happened years ago. But a new deposition states that right before the Parkland school shooting began, the cop assigned to the school was literally stealing hundreds of dollars from the backpacks of students. When the shooting began, he then hid for 48 minutes. 17 people were slaughtered. Imagine that. You have a cop that's on school grounds, that's there to stop things from like this, like these massacres that we've seen countless times from happening. And allegedly, this man or this officer went off and hid somewhere for 48 minutes while the massacre ensued. Now, it's what's really crazy. This is absolutely nuts. But here's some other information. Real quick, it's a little bit of a left turn, but I'm talking about 5-0. And the lack of them 5-0ing, okay? The protect and serve part of it, they ain't protecting and they ain't serving. So there was a man that jumped into a river just a couple days ago. He died. He drowned in the river. Why, you may ask? Well, story is, I said the story is, cops were looking at this man, who apparently, I guess he was having a mental break, okay? Body cams were on, by the way. Cops literally are heard. One of the cops is literally heard saying to the man, you jump in there, I'm not jumping up. I'm not jumping in after you. They go, wait. The guy jumps into the river. Clearly something's not right in his head, okay? Let's be real. He jumps into the river. He starts swimming. Suddenly, he can't swim anymore. And he's saying out loud, I am drowning. Cops say, oh, no. I got a buddy of mine. He's getting in a boat right now. Oh, you can there's like swim. You're fine. You can swim. What? This man is screaming bloody murder screaming for their help, and they're sitting there going, I ain't getting wet. You getting wet? No, you don't want to get wet either. So we gonna get a boat. Just tread water for as long as you can, bro. Yeah, right. You drowning, sure. Don't be dramatic. I got a guy coming in with a boat. All right. One of the other officers coming. And guess what? That man drowned. That man drowned. Because those officers were not willing to jump into the river and save this man. What is going on in our country right now, y'all? What is going on? We got too many people, too many cops. We're hearing all these stories coming out. More and more stories. And I heard this story about a little bit of a rumor about this Parkland school cop. And now it's coming out as new depositions coming out saying that this guy was hiding. Truth that this man was hiding. What is going on? The men and women that are supposed to be protecting and serving, our best and brightest, don't seem to be the brightest or the best. And that's sad. I got a super chat really, really quick. Laura Estrada, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Pascal, how sad our babies have to worry about dying than play dates or slumbered parties. They deserve a childhood. Shame on our country. Damn right. We should be better. We all should be better. And that's why we need to be we need to be vigilant on who we elect into office. Even in those little, it all starts at home. It all starts in your counties and your little cities and all that. Those little elections that everyone's like, who cares, blah. No, we should be voting, taking care of the people who are being voted in because those guys climb the ranks. Real talk. Some of those guys stay in there for life because people are lazy and they don't do their due diligence and look up the people, their officials, those people that are running for those specific offices. They just go, check. I don't know who that is, so I'll just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, check. Oh, he sounds familiar, so I'll just check it. Find out who these people are, man. I know it's extra work. I know it's a lot of work, Pascal. I know it's extra work, baby.
I don't want to have to do all of that.
I know, baby, but we got to do this.
I know the big people. I know this person and this person. Those are the big ones. But all these other little people and the judges, I got to do all that research.
I'm just saying. Isn't that crazy? But let me just be real.
That's your duty, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. That's our duty. That's all of our duties.
That's our duty.
That's our duties. It's not just them. It's all of us, okay? We should, and the thing is that's how you get a Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House.
Jesus.
Let me just keep it straight on, okay? That's how you get some of these people that are in there right now because they slide in through the cracks. Or they do stuff that makes it seem like I'm a Republican because I'm shooting an AR-15 in my campaign video. Yeah. And then people go, oh, yeah, she's an American.
Yeah.
Hell no. That's not what we should be doing. We should be doing our due diligence, do our research, make sure whoever we vote in is the right people because they are the ones who are either maintaining the status quo or the people who are actually going to shake the tree and change the way we look at gun control and all the other issues that we see in our country. But anyway, guys, we got to get going. Nico, I appreciate you being on, my brother.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
It's good to be back, man.
This feels good.
It feels real good. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
good
we got a little political.
Too.
Yeah,
good to see y'all.
Yeah, man. Man. We got a little political. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done that in a long time.
Hey,
we haven't done that in a while, man. We haven't done that in a while.
I like doing it. But we don't get too out of control. It's not like
no,
not yet at least.
No. There's other channels for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We won't do that. We want to shake and mold all of our minds, even the young ones and the old ones.
Make them think a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Make them think. You know what I mean? Message. Anyway, guys. I appreciate all y'all for being on. Cheers to all y'all. I appreciate all you guys for being on.
My brother,
man. My brother. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you. Y'all be blessed out there. Damn, that's strong. Y'all be blessed out there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Back at my regularly purple ass room at my crib. So If you have anything you want to talk about, please fire off in the comment section down below. If you haven't done it yet, follow me on Twitter. That would really, really mean a lot. Okay. And like I said, we're going to be doing this show in the stew. It's called the stew. In the stew a couple times a week now. Okay. Just so you guys know, we're going to be bringing in some really great guests, some really great conversations. And yeah, just get ready for it. Okay. I got a couple other things up my sleeve that I'm working on, but when it's really ready, you go and enjoy it.
Is air conditioning one of those things that you're working on?
Air conditioning's coming very soon.
It's hot. We look a little greasy.
We look a greasy. This is the Pascal Show, the greasy edition. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all y'all for being on. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. All right, hit that like button down below. Do not forget to crush that subscribe button. By the way. We got to 65,000 subscribers. This is amazing.
Yes. My brother.
Man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
65,000 subscribers.
Isn't it crazy?
I think we need another drink for that.
Oh, I'm sipping. Okay. I'm sipping. Okay. But I'll sip another one with you. Okay.
Right, real quick.
All right. That Basil Hayden.
To the 65,000, man. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
I've been knowing this man for a long time. He's been doing this for a long time. He's amazing. And I'm glad that you guys recognize that he is amazing as well.
Oh,
cheers to you, my brother.
Thank you. Man.
Indeed.
Again, one more time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Cheers. Lord of mercy. Anyway, guys, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. Nico, again, thank you so much for being on, my brother.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I know you'll be back. You'll be back. They always come back. Anyway, guys, be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, okay? This is the Pascal Show. Bye.